I'm Juliana Rancic in the E-Newsroom with this breaking news. Family and friends are gathering in downtown LA today to pay their last respects to TV icon Farrah Fawcett. It's happening at a private memorial service being held at the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels. Our Jason Kennedy is on the scene right now with the very latest on this sad occasion. Jason.
Yeah, somber day out here indeed, Juliana. The funeral is set to start in about an hour, 4 o'clock Pacific time. Let's take a look at the scene behind me. Earlier today, probably about 10 or 15 minutes ago, we saw Farrah's best friend, Alana Stewart, show up. She arrived at 2:50. She was by Farrah's bedside throughout this entire ordeal. She was with Farrah right before she passed away. And then moments after Alana Stewart arrived, Ryan O'Neal, Farrah's longtime lover, arrived with about 4 or 5 other people inside of a black limousine. And really throughout the day, we've seen flower arrangements among other items being brought inside of the cathedral. Police, they have set up these orange cones that you could see behind me. The plan basically is for visitors to pull up in there, and that is the main entrance to the cathedral behind me. About 12 or 15 uniformed LAPD officers are right there to make sure no one tries to get in. This is an invite-only funeral, and I can tell you the scene here in terms of media coverage is pretty intense. Probably about 150 crews, including photographers from around the world, have lined up here. It's quite the sight, as many people are here to talk about Farrah and
Yes.
Basically celebrate her life.
And as we're seeing Ryan with family and friends making his way inside the cathedral, Redmond, her son, on the other hand, he was not by her side, sadly, when she died, but he has been granted temporary release from jail to attend the services. Have you seen him yet, Jason?
I have not seen Redmond. I was maybe expecting him to show up with his father, Ryan. That did not happen. Like you said, he was given that temporary release from jail. He's in a court-ordered drug treatment center right now. He was unable to be with Farrah the day that she did pass away, but he did speak with her on the phone moments before her death. He apologized for everything, said, "I'm very sorry for everything that's gone on. Sorry that I wasn't able to be there with you." But again, the good news, if there is any good news, he will be here today, but so far, no sign of him just yet.
You know, Farrah was so loved in the Hollywood community. Who else can we expect to see come to the service today?
Definitely, as I show the scene behind me, probably the Charlie's Angels girls, Kate Jackson, Jacqueline Smith, also maybe Tatum O'Neal. We've seen Alana Stewart, like we said already, maybe Cheryl Ladd. She replaced Farrah Fawcett on Charlie's Angels. Dick Van Patten's a longtime friend. Jackie Collins, the novelist, has been a longtime friend of Farrah Fawcett. Joan Collins, of course, her sister. Jacqueline Bissett, Lee Majors, her first husband, the $1 Million Man that everybody knows about. And we're basically awaiting the arrival, again, still some time, about 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes until the start of the funeral. It is an invite-only funeral. There is a man standing at the center of the gate with a list, it looks like, just checking off some people. So I remember I saw paparazzi earlier today actually try to go up there and try to sneak a couple of shots, but they pushed them back. They were allowing some fans, if you can see, if we zoom out a little bit, to the left and right, there are some black barricades. They were allowing fans to stand there, but they have since moved them back within the past 15 to 20 minutes right now. And Oscar, if we can pan over there to the right, another limousine and some other cars arriving as we speak. Again, if you're just joining us, live shots outside of the cathedral right now where people are celebrating the life of Farrah Fawcett. Another vehicle showing up for this moment.
And Jason, I know that it is a private memorial. Very large cathedral, though. Seats how many? About 3,000 people at cathedral?
Yes, 3,000 people can sit inside of this cathedral. No confirmation, though, on who's delivering the eulogy at this time right now. People are being very, especially on Farrah's team and Ryan's team, they're being very careful of what kind of information is being released. So we're basically watching this live with you guys as it unfolds, as more friends and family of Farrah Fawcett arrive coming out of the limo right there, Juliana.
Yeah, we're watching as you're watching as well on this live coverage. of Farrah Fawcett's funeral in downtown Los Angeles at the Catholic Cathedral down there, awaiting family and friends' arrival at this very private memorial. As Jason mentioned, very tight security. Jason, I know you've been there for quite a while now. Tell me about the media coverage. So much media coverage lately between Farrah Fawcett and Michael Jackson. And I know that, Michael Jackson in many ways took a lot of that media coverage away from this particular story, but nonetheless, today it sounds like there's quite a bit of media out there. Can you kind of tell us the scene, describe it a little bit for us, Jason?
Yeah, you wouldn't know that today. There really is a large showing of media presence, like I said earlier. Kind of reminds me of being at the hospital last Thursday when Michael Jackson died. You don't see a lot of fans out here per se, but you do see a strong presence of media, and they've kept us over here on the other side of the street because it's a very tight location right here as mourners continue to show up for the funeral right now. But again, this is something we're continuing to follow throughout the afternoon and evening, and we'll have the very latest for you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Jason. We'll check in with you in just a little bit. And for the very latest and, of course, full coverage of Farrah's funeral, be sure to tune into E! News tonight at 7 and 11:30.